I'm Mark Ryder, and I'm a Soils and Nutrient Management Extension Specialist with Virginia Tech. Also a professor in the School of Plant and Environmental Sciences, and most importantly, director of the Eastern Shore Agricultural Research and Extension Center with Virginia Tech. So ISTRO is an organization of scientists from around the world that focus on soils research and how we can improve soils to further crop production, to just make us more productive, to continue feeding the world in sustainable ways. This week in Virginia Beach, Virginia is our ISTRO 2024 conference. We have 38 countries represented to really solve some of the world's greatest challenges. We can't feed the world ourselves. We can't solve a single problem ourselves. We need to work together.
Soils are the key for life on Earth. Soils protect us with regulating the climate. They make sure that we have clean water to drink, that the air in our atmosphere is clean, and soil makes sure that we have sufficient food. We know that soils can easily be degraded, but to restore their functions is a long-term thing. Hello, my name is Ole Wentroth. I'm a soil physicist and agronomist from the University of Kentucky, Lexington. As a young scientist, I became involved with the International Soil and Tillage Research Organization. We meet this week here in Virginia Beach, hosted by the Virginia Tech. Soils can't speak, they cannot express, but we as soil scientists try to listen to soils, what they show us.
When you're asked to present a conference theme, we always brainstorm what would really move the needle to improve agriculture in the future. And so living roots and living soil really means that to us.
We are here discussing about living soil and living roots. And I must say that soil itself is a living being. And we must carefully understand its language, how it speaks, and then you may be able to communicate with him directly, just like a living thing.
We know it's alive. It's alive with microorganisms, and they need air, and they need water.
For me, it means that soil is healthy because with microorganisms and biology, but also physical and chemical properties of soil, it's most important to have a very functional and healthy soil.
Everything we do in crop production really depends on this basic substrate of soil to be healthy, active, to grow more food.
Soils need to be alive in every kind of aspects. So we are dominantly working on soil tillage and basically on physical, chemical and biological properties of soil. So we are involved in many aspects of soil living.
So the theme of this conference, Living Roots, Living Soils, that's exactly what it is. Soils are alive.
This conference moves around the world with the idea that network and collaboration is paramount.
By 2027, the next 3 years, we hope to also host this conference in Nigeria, from where I came from.
Every time you see something new in a new crop production system, you get new ideas.
It took me almost 24 hours to come here. This event is about the soils and sustainable solution and healthy soils, and enhance the production and find the sustainable solution that would be helpful not only for the soils but for the people who are living in this beautiful soil.
I've been attending ISTRO conference since 1997. It's the conference where my research area is represented. Also super relevant to meet all the young people who are contributing with very interesting stuff in our area of research.
We teach them, young people, but also they teach us many things, you know.
I tell everybody, jokingly usually, but I really mean it, soils are the most important thing in a crop production system. Without soil, you have nothing. You need soils for plant roots, for nutrients, for water. And so keeping soil healthy, in place, that's taken millions of years to form, is paramount.
Soil is important for a common person because soil is where we grow the food. We have to feed everybody who is surviving on this land.
You see, the way you treat your soil, the way you also get returns from it. And so you must understand everything perfectly. And so that you'll be able to communicate perfectly with the soil to get the optimum result.
In agriculture, the management of the soil will always be fundamental. For many people, they look at the plants, everything above ground, and more or less ignore what's happening below ground. And for me, that's where it all starts. It's what happens below ground.
We all have a similar goal. No matter where you are in the world, no matter what you study, you really want people to be happy, healthy, and have enough food to eat.
So that's why we are all eager here, as we are gathered from all over the world how we can protect our soils and their functioning for the sake of humankind.